Guys, it's RJ. Today I am going to do a 14-day challenge, so it might be a little bit long. I do apologise. This challenge is going to be 14 days of one-to-one diet products. If you don't know what one-to-one diet is, it is a diet from the one-to-one diet is via the Cambridge Weight Plan. Now, quite a lot of people, when they think of the Cambridge Weight Plan, go, "Oh God," because it was actually founded in 1985 by Dr. Howard, and that back then there was literally 3 shakes: chocolate, vanilla, strawberry. Then everyone's like, "Oh, I don't want to do on that anymore." But now they've changed their name to one-to-one, and they've got so many more products now. And I will go through not every single one, because some of them are spicy, some of them have got mushrooms in them, odd bits like that. But I will give you a picture of all of the products that they do have, or a list anyway. Yeah, they've got lots of different steps. They've got step 1A, 1B, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At the moment, I'm not very disciplined. It's really annoying. Like, when I'm hungry, I'm like, I have to eat right now, even though I actually don't. So I am going to do step 1B, which is 4 products and 2.5 litres of water. Now that is quite hard to do, 2.5 litres at work. But I actually have got lots of different waters. That made a weird noise, sorry. I've got this one. This is an old packaging, but it's in their water flavourings, which are really nice. They've got orange, pineapple, a limited edition coconut, watermelon, raspberry and elderflower, and something else. I'll list them. A lot of people have done this, so I just thought, you know what, I've done it a few times actually. I just haven't really done it properly. So I tell myself, if the world knows it, therefore I have to stick to it. So you need to tell me off if I'm not doing it properly, which you won't know because it'll be 14 days later. But I wanted to do this because at the moment with this lockdown, my mental health isn't really healthy right now. And I've also realised that I have gained just over a stone, and we've been in lockdown for 2 months now, and that's ridiculous. So I want to do this for my mental health and my physical health. I feel like if I can show this bit and be confident about it, I'll be a lot more happier. The things that I used to wear are things like this. I actually recently bought this, 2 sizes too big, and I like the way it fits right now. I've got another one that's 1 size too big, and I don't like that one because it's very like, but I want to be able to wear this and not have to have the skirt up here. I want to be able to have, I'm going to show you, I'm not very proud of it. I'm actually wearing some, what are they, fitness leggings, and although I'm happy this angle's like this, if I were to turn this way, I'd be like 8 months pregnant. So although I can wear the things I want, I'm not confident in wearing them. I'm not confident if I fall over or something like that. I think you might see this video first. I'll be done like a sister-in-law questionnaire, how you doing kind of thing. And I was wearing a skirt for that, and although I was fine sitting down, I almost fell over, and she filmed me almost fell over, and I just thought, oh my God, what does that look like? So I need to get this shit sorted, because I will lose my mind. And today I'm going to have porridge. They have three different porridges. Today I'm having mixed berry. Tomorrow, depends how work is. Work I do 12 till 5 today, so I can actually have a bit of a breakfast. Normally I will just have their ready-mades. They have chocolate velvet. This is the new packaging, by the way. Those of you who think, why is it blue? The old one was just white with chocolate. I will show you. They've got chocolate velvet, vanilla silk, which is what Jay has, and they've also got banana bliss. But those are the things I will have if I start at 9 o'clock, because a lot of the time, if I do start at 9 o'clock, I'll just wake up, do my makeup on my bed and leave. Obviously, I'll get dressed, but most of my stuff is in my bedroom anyway, so I stay in the bedroom because I get up in like half an hour, so never mind. So yeah, they've got bars, shakes, ready-mades like I just shown you. They do things like macaroni and cheese. They've got pesto, they've got soups, they've got spag bowl, they've got chicken tikka, something else like that. Those are like meal things. So for me, I would have that for dinner time. But they also have something, I think it's called step up meals, which I'm going to describe it as Uncle Ben's kind of stuff, because it comes in a little sachet like this. This is pearl barley risotto. And it's literally the same thing as what you do in Uncle Ben's, sorry. Squeeze the pouch for 10 seconds, make a small little tear in each, blast it in the microwave for 2 minutes, stir, put it in there for another 14 seconds, stand for a minute and eat, which is relatively the same as Uncle Ben's. But obviously, this has got all the nutrients, vitamins, blah blah you need in this. Again, I will show you what they've got. I'm going to put now all the product lists that they have. The reason why it's called 1-2-1 diet is because it's literally one person and one person. You obviously can choose whatever diet you want. This one I think works for a lot of people because unlike Slimming World or Weight Watchers or whatever kind of thing like that you do, you have to, you know, be there with some people at 6 o'clock type thing. Where this one, it's one person that you talk to. When you start off, they weigh you. You don't have to know what you weigh. I don't know what I weigh because I'm a bit embarrassed. My mum is my consultant, which is quite nice because she's either very, very, very mean and gets me to do my stuff. She can be a little bit more mean than her clients. But yeah, she measures me. Yeah, she measures me. You don't have to know what you get measured. She weighs me, and again, you don't need to know. What my mum does with me is she tells me whether I've lost or whether I've gained, because it makes me go, oh yeah, but how much? Yeah, but if I have gained, she'll be like, right, you've gained today, right, get off. And it'd be like, have I? What? Where? How? Why? And it kind of makes me feel a lot more motivated. Obviously, if you don't want it like that, you should say, what's this video? And I don't like how you do that to your daughter. So please don't do that with me, kind of thing. Some of them are, you can say, oh yeah, you've lost £4 this week. Well done. Here's whatever. I was originally with Emma Thompson as well. She is in Emerson's Green, Longwell Green, something like that. I'll put her below. How you can find your consultant, you literally just, don't know if it's called the 1-to-1 diet or the Cambridge Weight Plan, but when you go on their website, you type in your postcode and it will tell you like the first person that's closest to you, or you know, whatever, because they do little shops as well. It's not just somebody in your living room. You can do it in a shop as well, which is quite nice. So yeah, they weigh you, they measure you, they ask you what your eating habits are. You can be completely honest with them. Obviously, my mum used to live with me. She knows what my eating habits were. But I could easily have 3 meals and then have a tub of ice cream and then still be hungry. But there was a point, because I am also a chef as well, that I would just eat all day and then be like, oh, I haven't had dinner. I can't be bothered now. It's 9 o'clock at night. What's Domino's doing? Kind of thing. That was my lifestyle. That is one of the reasons why I've got this big. So it is, you can be completely honest with them. 9 times out of 10, they're probably done exactly the same thing you've done. My mum, before that, she was a childminder, she was something else, she was always very, very busy. Therefore, she would just eat that packet of crisps or just quickly have that pasty because it was just really, really quick. What I love about these as well is they are really quick. Obviously, with these things, it's 2 minutes. With the bars, for lunch today, I'm going to have their brand new Cherry Bakewell bar. I have not tried this yet, so I will video myself trying that as well. It feels really flexible instead of crunchy. So the ones that I used to have are quite crunchy. and they obviously do different shakes. Like tomorrow, I'd like to think I'm gonna have a chocolate caramel biscuit shake. Again, you just put it in the shaker, put it in a jug, put 227 of cold water. You can also put ice in this. Shake, whisk, or blend. If you've got a blender, it is a little bit easier just to get it all in. I will show you tomorrow. What? Yeah, quite a lot of times, either depending on how much you normally eat and depending on what step you're on. Say you eat all day long and you eat something really silly like 3,500 calories, which is genuinely what I would do. It is a little bit like a shock if you go straight on to step one or step 1B, because it's just solely their food. You do get the nutrients, you do get all the vitamins, you do get everything you do need, but you will be really hungry because your brain and your liver and everything else is used to you having all those kind of things. So when you sit down and talk to your consultant or even on the phone or whatever, just be really honest with them. They won't judge you. They can't judge you. They've been in exactly the same shoes. So yeah, they will figure out what's best for you. Obviously, they've had training, and it is quite scientific what goes on around here. But yeah, everything's really wonderful. Everyone's really lovely. There's lots of groups on Facebook. So if you don't actually want to go to a consultant, or you don't want to talk to your person as much, you can actually just go on groups. You can just get weighed by that person or weigh yourself and just go in the shop for the products and have the motivation on Facebook groups and stuff. That's always fun for you. I'm trying to think of what else to talk about. If I do find out some more information, and if I do find out some more of my water bottle drink things, I will video about them. I will also video some things that I haven't actually tried. When I did this before, I did these shakes, and I randomly just had a what flavour was it? It's not butternut squash. Butterscotch. I had a butterscotch flavour one. And like the minute that touched my lips, it was a really strange feeling, really strange texture, really strange flavour, and I all of a sudden just hated every single product. So I just randomly got off it. And I think now that they've got so many things, and if you're so fussy, they're all vegetarian, which is quite nice to know. They're not all vegan, annoyingly, but they do have some lactose-free stuff, and they do have some, is it called TDR? Yeah, if it's got this little thing that says TDR on it, it is actually a little bit nicer for you, because they're all relatively 200 unless they say TDR, which means they're 150, which technically just means that instead of having 2 products, you could have 3, and it'll be the equivalent. So if you're doing step 1B, which I should be doing, it's 4 products, but if I were to just do TDR, I could have 5. But yeah, sometimes you'll find that you might have gained weight but lost inches as well. Obviously, I'm not a consultant, I don't know the scientific in that, but most of the time it's just because of the water tension you do or don't have. Or quite a lot of the time you will end up, a bit constipated or a bit headachy. It's probably just because you haven't had enough water. Or all of these products do suck in water. Like when I make my spag bowl tonight, or sorry, that's my alarm to say make sure you're ready. When you do have something like your spag bowl or your porridge, it does soak up a lot of the water, and it still does that inside. So that's one of the reasons why you should be having that much more water. Also with the bars, you can, if you have such a sweet tooth and you can't go without your Mars bar, Kit Kat, whatever it is, you can. There are some things like that. We do have peanut crunch, peanut crisp, toffee, chocolate orange, chocolate chewy, blah de blah. If you are a sweet tooth like me, you can have these things. We've also got little snacks. You can have them as just your meal. They've got chocolate mint and, sorry, noisy, chocolate caramel. They're really nice. What I like to do is, if I'm really rushing around and I've only got time to have a chocolate shake, sometimes my brain goes, that's a liquid, like, you haven't given me a meal, stop being silly. And I'll literally just have like 2 or 3 of them. of the mint bites or caramel bites or whatever I have at the moment. Because then it's still classified as one, so you will have to like eat a whole one. But if I'm doing like step 4 and I've got 3 meals, I can still have one of those because it's my 4th product. But that is what I'm going to say for now. I'm going to have my porridge. I'm going to show you what it looks like. I have put it in here just because it had to go through the microwave. It doesn't look very appealing. It doesn't smell hugely wonderful. It just smells like porridge. It doesn't smell very berry-y. But it does taste really nice. Yeah, so hiccups. So I will film or take photos of all of my meals. If there's any more information I think of, I will talk about them during those meals. But I'll see you in a sec. Thanks, guys.